Good morning and happy Friday. For those of you in the US, happy 4th of July weekend. So, today, especially since it's a holiday weekend and people might be spending the weekend with their family, I thought a good topic for today would be triggers as well as the energies that are going on at the moment. So, a couple of days ago, yesterday actually, we had Mars opposite Saturn. And then tomorrow we have Mars that'll be squaring Uranus. And the reason that I bring this up is Mars is like the planet of war. So it's going to bring up like anger or push your buttons. You might react versus respond. It's just going to be very trigger like energy where your buttons are going to be pushed, especially when we are in situations where we're around family and energy's heightened or people are drinking and it just kind of gets a little bit messy sometimes. So I did want to bring this up. So if you've been feeling a little irritable or you've noticed your energy being off and you don't exactly know why, I wanted to bring this up of what was going on with the current energies. This is probably going to last for about 4 or 5 days. So like for sure through the weekend. And I just kind of wanted to give a heads up. It's not like a fear thing. I just like you to be aware of the energies that are going on around you so that you can make more sense of what you might be experiencing. So all of that being said, let's talk about triggers, because I have noticed a huge theme in my sessions lately where people are experiencing a lot of triggers where they feel like they have already worked through those situations and they don't understand why it's coming up again. So let's talk about this. First, we're going to talk about the triggers, like if you haven't done the work. Okay, so say like you might have experienced some type of abandonment as a child, possibly from a parent, or feelings of being unloved, and this became a belief system for you, like I'm not lovable, people don't love me, people don't stay in my life, whatever this belief system is that you told yourself at a very young age, and it became a thing where the universe then responded to that and gave you more situations that like enforced that belief system. Okay, it's giving you more situations that enforce that belief system because of two reasons. One, it's listening to what you are thinking. It doesn't really know the difference between negative and positive, so it's just giving you what you're basically asking for. And two, it's giving you these situations so that you recognize and heal it and are able to let go of the anger, resentment, and pain that you have by working through it and rewiring your brain and giving yourself a new belief system. And that takes acknowledging it. Like you have to acknowledge that there is a pattern here. I have to see it. I have to realize, oh wow, that rational thinking from 5 years old is no longer rational thinking. Like I have life experiences. I know the difference. I need to change this. This doesn't make sense. And so then you can change that belief system and then have healthier relationships. You'll realize, especially for people that might have abandonment stuff, you might realize you're actually pushing people away. They're not choosing to leave. Your reactions are making them be like, wow, this is just, I can't stick around for this. And once you realize that and it changes, you'll see a huge shift in dynamic of your relationships, even jobs, situations like that. This topic alone might even be a trigger, so I apologize, if it's bringing up anything for you. So let's say that you have done the work, okay? And let's say that relationships still aren't working out, or your jobs still aren't working out, or you're still feeling like, why do I not feel loved or good enough, even though I've done all this work and I know I am? So let's talk about that. That might actually be a trigger that's happening because you are meant to recognize this is no longer in alignment. Whatever this job is, or this relationship, or this situation is, it might be triggering your old belief system. And it's telling you like, hey, this isn't on the vibration that we're on anymore. Like we have to leave this behind and level up. And once you do, you'll notice that those triggers go away. Like you won't won't feel it anymore, because you'll be telling the universe, I get it, I'm leveling up, you can send me something that's in more alignment. And I hate even using the word leveling up, or the phrase leveling up, because it sounds like you're better than somebody else, or better than a job, or better than a boss, or better than a boyfriend, or better than a girlfriend. And that's not the case. This isn't about ego. It's more about, like, I'm recognizing what my soul is feeling. I'm recognizing that this is no longer where I'm at. And if you don't know how to tell the difference, here's how you tell the difference. You really need to look at yourself and be like, what am I compromising of myself? Like, am I staying in a job that is compromising my happiness? Like, am I really unhappy here? Am I not feeling valued, appreciated, or worthy? Maybe not worthy, but like, you're not feeling valued and appreciated. And then if you want to take it to like a relationship standpoint, maybe you keep voicing what your needs are, or your wants, or your desires, but they just aren't on that same page, or they don't want the same things. And no matter what you say or do, they aren't hearing you, and you're not hearing them. And therefore you're compromising yourself to make it work, or you're staying in a situation that's ultimately not making you happy. And so that's how you know the difference, is you'll have to ask yourself, like, am I compromising myself? Or is there something here for me to learn and change about my belief system, or about myself, that's on like a, what do I want to say here? On a level that has to do with like personality. So is there something with my personality, or my character, or my integrity that I'm meant to recognize and level up on my own inner work? Because that is a lot of times what triggers will bring to you, is ways to level up and ways to make yourself stronger, better, and a better person overall. And to help us let go of ego, like, we need ego. Like, some people want to get rid of ego. That's not a thing. You need ego. It's part of your fight or flight. It's part of your survival mode. It's part of your system that keeps you alive. So, but you need, like, to recognize what is a healthy balance of ego and what is not. Today I did a post about the divine masculine and divine feminine, or the sacral masculine and sacred feminine. And the reason I did that post is because we all have the divine feminine and masculine within us, and we have to find that healthy balance. So, like, say for instance, you're a woman and you've been in your masculine energy most of your life. You know how to take care of yourself. You're always going after what you want. You're super independent. You're super strong. But you're wanting to attract a man who's very much in their masculine energy, that has those same qualities. You will have to figure out how to balance out your masculine and your feminine energy, because very rarely are you going to find two alphas that will work together well. Like, you have to have an energy that brings a balance of both. And that doesn't mean you have to give up who you are. You just have to figure out, how do I get more into my feminine energy? And then the same for the masculine energy, because and this doesn't matter if you're a woman who likes other women, or men who like other men. Like, this applies to everyone. Because like I said, you have both energies within you. And so just finding that balance that, like, really complements one another when it comes to relationships. And that's a huge thing that's going on right now. I think a lot of people are trying to figure out where they might have unbalanced energies within. So I hope that this brings some clarity to you guys. Let me know what you think of these videos. Like, share, comment below. I always appreciate hearing from you guys. I love getting messages and texts from you, letting me know that you love this stuff. I really appreciate it so much. So I am wishing you all a wonderful weekend. I hope you have a great day. It's sunny. I am just about to go run by the Mississippi River. I like to come down to Kaposha Landing and go running every morning, or I usually go to Como Zoo, one of the two. But today I'm down by the Mississippi. I'm loving it. There's a lot of eagles down here. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.